Welcome race fans to week 4 of Sim Racing Nation Historic Trans Am Series. This week we're at Infineon Raceway, aka Sears Point. We're doing long track, and this week's unofficial sponsor is Oland Export Ale. For those us in Halifax here, call it Vitamin O. So cheers, and hope you like the race. On pole position we have Jersey Boy, second Sierra XR8, third J1000X, Cold Blue Steel, the Metronome, Yansan San, Terminator, TJM, Oakstone, Old Bad Gamer, Face Palmer, Slap Rock, Demon Child, 4Cam T-Bird, Neons Forever, and Impalo. And we are away, obviously. Haha. Oh! That is not a good way to start the race going into turn 2. That is going to cause major damage for some people, and we've got a lagger by the looks of it. Still bumping. This first lap's just going to be terrible on this track. It's so tight and windy, that first whole section, as they dip down into turn 6. Once things spread out, it should be a little more friendly out there. But like I say, the first section of this whole track is just really tight, twisty, and close quarters, narrow, you name it. So we have Sia XR8 taking a quick lead. No, he is back down to second. They are must be having a good battle, or it's just lag messing with my standings. I'm guessing probably the latter of the two. So, Jersey Boy out front, Sierra XR8 second. Oh! Lag. Something's going on. I think we're having... okay. Without having the audio from in-game, this is probably a restart. My apologies, folks. The rule generally for the league rule for lag is if there's lag, or if there's an incident involving lag, involving several cars, then we'll do a restart. And this is most obviously a restart from that turn 1 incident, I'm guessing. So we'll let things reboot here, and hopefully the turn 2 goes a little better this time, and there's not a huge pileup. Let's join in on the action again, as we have this little do-over. This will give me a moment to have a sip of the Vitamin O. Oh. We have a few new people that we'd like to say a big hello and shout out to. Neons Forever in Impalo. They've made the A main this evening. Congrats to them and welcome aboard. And here we go, getting ready for the start again. Let's watch that all-important turn 2. That is... There's going to be touching. There's going to be some collisions here. So, oh, and yeah, like I said, that's that weird sort of uphill, throws cars really off balance, and it's just funneling into a very sharp right-hander. I'm not sure who the big losers were on that, but we can take a jump back, and Metronome and Cold Blue Steel, J1000X, all getting tangled up in that. Impalo moved up several spots because of that. Jay seems to have some aero damage, so that's certainly going to hurt him in this race. I'm guessing that Cold Blue Steel does as well. Oh, he's got some really bad aero damage on that car. He'll be battling for last. And the metronome, I'm guessing, would be in the same boat. Lots of red, so it's not going to be a fun night for him. We'll jump back up further into the field. We'll head to 5th place with Old Mad Gamer. That's a great shot of all those cars going through that horseshoe. Turn 11. As they come around turn 1, heading up towards turn 2. Really, this whole section needs to be single file. It's really hard to pass or overtake through any of this. And, whoa, Old Mad Gamer getting a little bit of two-wheel action there. As they head down through turn 4, turn 5. This is obviously the long, where instead of the NASCAR circuit where it cuts off at turn 4 and heads right down to turn 7. Up to 3rd with the San, who's moved up 3 spots because of that big collision on turn 2. Jersey Boy and Sierra having a great battle up front. Let's go take a look at them as they head into turn 11. Sierra taking a little bit of a deeper, wider line. Not really losing or gaining either way. Oh, a little bit of bumper tag there between Jersey and Sierra. Some of these rumble strips you really got to watch in this game. They're prone to throwing cars right over and rolling them. Not sure if we'll see that in this race or not. Hopefully people have dialed their tune so it doesn't roll over. We'll jump back. Terminator, another new person to the series. He was here last week. Looks like he's having a better week this week as he's up in 8th. Number 90, Ford Mustang. Jay making the pass on the inside, and it is sticking. Right pass by Jay, 1000X. I'm quite sure he's probably fuming right at the moment with that turn 2 crash on lap 1. That's not where he wanted to be. So he's going to be hard charging through the field. He used to be quite regular with our series, but of course, job has interfered and doesn't have quite as much time as he used to. But good to see him tonight. Jump back to 11th with Neons Forever in that Dan Gurney Cuda. They come up around turn 3. He's on Team American Racers. Him and Impalo. Looks like we have a little bit of lag there. And Camaro, I'm not sure who that is behind there. Good heated battle back there. Let's go down and check that out with Metronome in 13th. A little bit of sliding going on there. number 68, Camaro, the 28. And he's got 4-cam T-board right on his tail and that Ford Fairlane. Got a little bit of a soft spot for that, as it's a bit of an underdog car in this series, just bit of a pig, we'll call it. It's unfortunate. A big, heavy vehicle meant to go in a straight line really fast, and here he is asking it to turn around corners. The nerve of him. Let's actually go back to him and listen to that car. We're going to do a little onboard. Listen to the roar of that 427. Now I realize the 427 would never been allowed in the actual Trans Am series back in the late 60s or early 70s, but with the PI adjustments and stuff allowed in this game, it evens out. Like I say, it's a little bit of an underdog because it doesn't handle great, but certainly is a great sounding car. Forever again. Plymouth Gouda. Followed closely by Schlepprock. Battle for 10th. We'll go back up, see how Jersey Boy and Sierra are doing at this moment. Looks like Jersey Boy has eked out a little bit of a gap between him and Sierra as they head into turn 2. Sierra just closed that gap up tremendously coming into turn 2. It seems that Nova handles just a little bit better than that. Oh, a little bit of shoving there. If they're trying to bump draft, but that's not the kind of track you want to be doing that on. Looking on the outside, I don't think he's going to get him there. If you can get proper launch off of this, maybe, but still, it's not under braking coming into this corner 7 would be a potential passing position, as Jay showed us earlier with his pass. Going through 8. Turn 8 and turn 9. Coming down into turn 10. Oh, a little bit of drift action going on there. As they head into turn 11, hard on the brakes and into the hairpin. Yan San San's still back in 3rd, trying to keep them honest, but just don't quite seem to have the pace of the 2 leaders. Back and forth is Face Palmer. And that fantastic Firebird. Props to him as well. It's a very underused car, and I like seeing them using it each season. J1000X has made his way up to 6. We're gonna should have been keeping an eye on him. My apologies. He is certainly hard charging right now. Man on a mission. Number 88 Chevy Nova, Chevy 2. Hard on the brakes into turn 7. Very technical track. Oh, and he saves it. Good, fantastic save there. Thought for sure he was going around sideways and into the wall. That allowed Oakstone and Demon Child to pull within a car length of him. Let's go back to Demon Child and get his point of view on this race. And that Dodge Dart. Speaking of cars that sound fantastic, this is one of them. Weaving through turn 2, turn 3, down towards turn 4. Hard on the gas is Jay. You can see Jay up ahead there. Back in, kicking it on him as they head down into turn 6. Looks like Jay's pulling ahead, pulling some distance again. Schleprock going wide. That is unfortunate. He loses 2 places there. Down from 11th to 13th. Metronome and Cold Blue Steel seem to be trading some hate, and I can see they're on the headsets to each other, hopefully apologizing. Looks like Cold Blue Steel could be having a little bit of a lag as his cars bounce around. Hard, very hard to drive behind somebody that or around somebody that's lagging like that, because you never quite know where they're going to appear on track at any given point in time. You got to kind of play it safe, but you're still trying to gain positions. Yeah, he's got the old side pipes painted onto the side of his car. I like the look. Back up to 6, see if Jay has gained, and yes, he is right on the bumper of Old Mad Gamer. Let's look at it from Old Mad Gamer's point of view as Jay dives into the inside, taking 5th position in the hairpin. Another great pass by J1000X. Obviously that aero damage isn't bothering his car too much, as he's just charging right on through the field. Knowing him like I do, he's probably enjoying every minute of it, even though he's probably still pissed off that he got involved in that incident in turn 2 on the first lap and ended up way back there to begin with. Stone is trying to come back on him, or Old Mad Gamer, sorry, is trying to come back on him. Number 55 Camaro. So, Jay has Face Palmer next in his sights, but I believe, yeah, Face Palmer's got a huge gap. Honestly, I don't know if Jay will be able to make that up or not, because I don't even see him in the distance on there. Jay's probably, that's turn 11, he's over there, and I imagine Jay is just coming through turn 9 at the moment, so. Oh, there he is. I was about right. We've been between 9 and 10, so that's quite a distance to make up, and we'll keep an eye on that, see if anything comes of it. Back up to the leaders. Jersey Boy got a bit more of a gap on Sierra, but as we've seen, that Chevy Nova can really close the gaps in through these twisty parts. We'll do a quick rundown of the field here. Currently we are Jersey Boy in first, Sierra XR8 second, Ian St. Sam third, Face Palmer in fourth, J1000X in fifth, Old Mad Gamer in sixth, Oakstone in seventh, Demon Child in eighth, Terminator TJM in ninth, Cold Blue Steel 49 in 10th, the Metronome in 11th, Neons Forever in 12th, Schleprock in 13th, Impalo 14th, and 4Cam T-Bird way back in 15th. We're not quite sure what happened to 4Cam. He's in the underdog car. He doesn't have any damage, but I'm guessing that with a twisty, tight track like this, it's just really not the element for this Ford Fairlane. Good in the straight line. Very good in the straight line. Just, again, listen to the car 4Cam there for a little. Love the sound of it. Cold Blue Steel looks like he's pulled it away from Oakstone a bit. Give himself a bit of a gap. And that's Terminator he's trying to catch. We'll jump up to Demon Child, who is currently 7th. Snap-on sponsored Dodge Dart. Again with Face Palmer. And Jay is actually slowly catching Face Palmer by the looks of it. Terminator in that, oh, cutting a little bit of a corner there. Daydreaming, thinking about something else, I don't know. It's not the proper line around the course. It probably cost him a bit of time. As Cold Blue Steel is slowly gaining. As I was going to say, the number 90 blue Mustang he's running. Like the look of that car. Very period inspired. San still all by himself in third. Kind of tends to see what happens to him, it seems, lately in every race. He just kind of ends up in a own little world of his own there, racing by himself. I could insert a joke about not wanting to get close to him because he tends to wreck people out, but we'll leave that one out for now. He doesn't need that. Back to Neons Forever. Is currently 12th. Kicking up a little dust as he goes around turn 1 into turn 2, a little sideways. Field's pretty spread out at this point. Doesn't seem to be many good battles. Schleprock back in 13th. Followed by Impalo. I don't think we've gotten a good look at Impalo yet. Let's watch him for a few corners. Turn 6, then towards turn 7, that Mercury Cougar. Quite a gap between the three of them battling. Well, not even really battling, I guess. 13th, 14th, and 15th. And again, the shout out to 4Cam for taking the underdog. Old Blue Steel back in 10th. He is now caught Terminator. Through turn 3A. See, Jay has made up any time on base bomb. Distance there. Still definitely not close enough yet. I've actually went and saw a historic race here at this track, and I gotta say, as racetracks go, this is a pretty good one to watch races at. You get in the right stand, and you have pretty much a full view of the whole racetrack. You don't get to see much turn. You don't get to see turn 11 or 12, but basically turn 1, 2, 3. I was sitting at turn 2, and I could see turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, bit of turn 4, turn 5, bit of turn 6, bit of turn 7, then 8, 9, and 10 perfectly. It was certainly one of my highlights of my life. Just being able to see all those classic cars twisting their way around this track. Cold Blue Steel trying to put the move on Terminator. Going through turn 6. Again, if you get close enough, so maybe outbrake him on the inside. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to do that. So yeah, Cold Blue had a tighter line coming ahead of turn 7. Still not enough to gain the gap he needs on Terminator. Looks like Cold Blue has the tighter line to turn 11. As they cross start-finish line with 3 laps to go. Liberal use of the track there by Cold Blue Steel. Not really gaining any time on that, so I think the marshals will be fine with that. Terminator takes the wide lines through turn 6, and Cold Blue was looking on the inside, but wasn't enough room for him there. As the car really wants to push to the outside, going through that turn. A lot of lateral views. Liberal use of the track there. By both parties. Looks like Terminator has better speed through turn 7 through 11. As he has pulled out a gap again on Cold Blue Steel. We're going to just jump back up to the front. See how where Jersey Boy and Sierra are at. Bumper to bumper as per usual. Nothing has changed though in the way of positions. They've got quite the gap between them and third place now. It's essentially a battle for first. Oh, Sierra dives inside going into turn 11. Bumping and pulls out with the lead, and Jersey Boy's trying to come back on the outside. Sierra's giving him a bit of room. Oh, cuts back in front of him and gains the position. Great pass by Sierra. I'm not sure about the great pass, but certainly the side-by-side was fantastic by both of them. Let's say they get side-by-side, giving each other respect and room that they needed to race for that position. And Sierra has jumped out to quite a bit of a gap now on Jersey Boy. Go back and see the face palmer J1000X. I don't think anything's going to become of this one before the end of the race. Jay is just running out of laps, unfortunately, for him, and good for face palmer, I guess. back a few more positions, and Demon Child in 6th. Old Mad Gamer and Oakstone following behind. Again, none of them are really close enough to each other unless somebody bobbles to make much in this last lap that we're coming up to. Back to Terminator and Cold Blue Steel, and Terminator has eked out a bit more of a gap on Cold Blue Steel. Rock. Looks like Impalo has closed the gap to him. Head back up front to Sierra and Jersey Boy as they finish their last lap. Enter turn 8 into turn 9. Turn 10 and 2 corners to go for Sierra to take this win. Nice corner by Jersey, but unfortunately not enough. So we have Sierra XR8 winning the race, followed by Jersey Boy, Yan San San in 3rd as he rounds the hairpin. Base Palm in 4th, J1000X in 5th as he comes up to the hairpin. Demon Child in 6th. Old Mad Gamer is currently 7th as they all head into, Oakstone in 8th as they all head into the hairpin. Bit of a battle, no, wasn't close enough. So that is Old Mad Gamer 7th, Oakstone 8th, Terminator TJM in 9th, Cold Blue Steel 49 in 10th, the Metronome in 11th, Schleprock, Neon's Forever in 12th, Schleplock in 13th, Impalo in 14th, and 4Cam T-Bird 15th. Another great week of racing. Thank you everybody for watching, and we will see you next week.